during what many feared would be a fraught afternoon. But about an hour before kick-off in a bar near the ground, an incident that could yet change the complexion. During an altercation, a Bruges fan was stabbed by an English supporter who's now under arrest. The injured man's been taken to hospital. His injuries are not thought to be serious. Meanwhile, at the ground, the arrests multiplied quickly, but were mainly for minor misdemeanours, having no ticket, carrying forged tickets or being drunk. 24 found their way into this temporary cell. But at the Chelsea end, evidence of somewhat heavy-handed policing as the attempts to weed out over 100 further ticketless fans resulted in a dangerous crush for the club's official party of supporters who've been well behaved. In all, 250 people have been arrested at the ground tonight. Almost all of them will be immediately deported. They missed a match whose quality was somewhat diminished by a pitch resembling a seaweed-covered beach, with Bruges dominating the first half. Kevin Hitchcock several times coming to Chelsea's rescue. Frustrating for Bruges' #1 fan, Premier Jean-Luc Dehaene. But it could have been worse. Early in the second half, Chelsea almost took the lead. Gavin Peacock's header just failing to beat the last defender. Then, with only 8 minutes left, came the goal Chelsea and probably the police dreaded as Verheyen's header went in off a defender. It was enough to win it for Bruges. A 1-0 defeat away from home is not a bad result. The tie's only half over. It's to be hoped the Chelsea fans see it that way. Meanwhile, for the Bruges police, with the night ahead, it's also still...
The incident occurred before Chelsea's European Cup Winners' Cup game this evening. Hundreds of Chelsea fans who didn't have tickets were rounded up outside the ground, handcuffed and locked up for the night. There was no crowd trouble inside the stadium. This report from Bruges is by our Europe correspondent Jonathan Munro.
4,000 Chelsea fans descended on Bruges tonight, nearly half without tickets. Belgian police were taking every precaution, well aware of the reputation English football fans endure in Europe. In the most serious incident of the night so far, a teenage Bruges supporter was stabbed by a so-called Chelsea fan. The Londoner was arrested. Almost everywhere you looked, the English were being detained. Here, several dozen at once outside the ground. But there's no doubt that many of the arrests were unnecessary and unjustified. This pensioner held a valid ticket and was given no explanation about why he ended up in the back of a prison van. Some supporters believe the tactics encourage a hostile response.
We treat people like animals and they behave like animals. We've just been treated very badly from the start of the day. We've got tickets for the game and we can't get in, you know. And God forbid, you know, this is crazy.
The match itself remained scoreless until 8 minutes from time, when Bruges put away the winning goal. Police tactics here have been extremely cautious, to say the least, but with the gruesome exception of the stabbing incident, there have been no major disturbances so far. But Bruges will be on full alert all night tonight. Jonathan Munro, News at 10 in Bruges.
So the score in what was the first leg of that quarter-final, Bruges 1, Chelsea 0. We'll have more soccer later in the programme.
The Prime Minister says he may use the law to stop what he called the distasteful pay. Water cannon were deployed and police charged crowds of fans, many thought to be local, after the Bruges team defeated Chelsea 1-0. Many English fans are spending the night in police cells. And that's it.
Over-enthusiastic. Inevitably afterwards there were complaints from both sets of supporters, but today the police said last night's action had been merely normal procedure. Over 350 English fans were arrested on the day, mainly for the specially invented offence of not having a match ticket. They were deported early this morning after spending the night at an empty bus garage.
The police, they just reacted over the top completely. It's unbelievable. We were treated like animals, really. We was in like a warehouse, and there was they had barbed wire at the back, and crash barriers and a water cannon, and they had the water cannon trained on us.
But the police action in sending back about 1,000 ticketless fans since Sunday undoubtedly prevented major trouble. And this morning they and Bruges' mayor were congratulating themselves on a job well done.
Police and gendarmerie acted correct but firm, as indeed they say in English, with only the necessary violence. There were rumors about much violence, but that was they tried to do nothing more than necessary.
quite a few perfectly innocent Chelsea fans will have left here feeling they've been badly treated. But after the violence in Dublin, maybe the style of policing we've seen here will become the standard price the ordinary travelling fan will have to pay for the actions of those who use football as a vehicle for thuggery. Kevin Geary, BBC News, Bruges.